It's time to get you up to speed now on the stories you need to know to start your morning. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office says the electrical current that killed two men in Lake Pleasant over the weekend came from their own boat. Brothers Michael and Timothy Miller drowned after being electrocuted in the water. MCSO says their boat had an electrical system that was not compatible with the one at Scorpion Bay Marina. That system put electricity into the water near the swim dock where the brothers went in. Weekly unemployment numbers are out today, and first-time applications for unemployment fell again last week to 1.31 million. And while the numbers are heading in the right direction as of last week, they do remain at historic high levels. But what will we learn today? Numbers indicate that employers have slowed in laying people off, but if states where the coronavirus is spiking are forced to shut down again, unemployment numbers could obviously start creeping upward. If not this week, then possibly next week. We'll bring you the latest numbers as soon as they come in this morning. Well, did you see the NASCAR race last night? The sport allowing a limited number of fans into last night's All-Star race in Bristol, Tennessee. Reports suggest at least 20,000 fans attended the event at Bristol Motor Speedway last night. Organizers and authorities were prepared for up to 30,000 spectators. Fans in the stands were socially distanced. It was the largest sporting event in the United States since the winter time and since this pandemic began. Masks were only required to get in. As you see there, fans were told that they could remove them once they were in their seats. And two of America's biggest grocery chains announced that customers will now have to wear masks while shopping. Walmart announcing that customers at all Walmart and Sam's Club locations will have to wear masks starting next week. And Kroger, the parent company of Fry's, says their customers will have to wear masks starting on Wednesday. These announcements follow similar moves from Starbucks and Best Buy. And now you're up to speed. Don't forget, you can always find the latest news on our website, 12news.com, or the free 12 News app.